Good afternoon. My name is Lou Costello. As chairperson of the Governance and Nominating Committee of the University's Board of Trustees, I would like to welcome everyone to this meeting. This meeting has been duly advertised as a public meeting in accordance with the Sunshine Law and is therefore open to members of the public as observers. Actual participation in the meeting is limited to committee members and to those the committee has invited in advance to take part. Due to the restrictions in place in response to COVID-19 pandemic, the university facilities are closed for the general public. Therefore, this meeting is being streamed on YouTube and is also being recorded. The recording will be made available via the Board of Trustees website later this week. A quorum of voting members of the Governance and Nominating Committee is present for the transaction of business at today's meeting. The minutes of the September 10th, 2020 public meeting of the Governance and Nominating Committee are included in the meeting materials. Are there any corrections or additions to the minutes? May I have a motion and a second to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Thank you. The minutes as circulated are approved. Now, the Governance and Nominating Committee is charged with the responsibility for, among other things, evaluating candidates for vice chairperson and presenting recommendations for their election to the full Board of Trustees. In that regard, today's agenda includes one item for consideration by the committee, the election of 2 current trustees to serve as vice chairpersons of the board. If approved by the committee, the resolution will be presented to the Board of Trustees for consideration and action at the winter meeting scheduled Friday, February 26, 2021. As permitted under the Sunshine Act, the committee held an information meeting earlier today for the purpose of considering this action. Full discussions were conducted, however, no vote or formal action was taken. At this time, I would like to ask Board Chairperson Tom Richards to chair the next portion of today's meeting, which is the resolution presenting the candidates for vice chairpersons of the board. As I am one of the candidates for this position, I am declaring my abstention, from voting on this action.
Lou, if I could comment, I also am going to abstain from this vote as well. Thank you.
Thanks, Mary Ellen.
All right, thank you. As set forth in the bylaws of the University of Pittsburgh, the incumbent chairperson of the Board of Trustees may recommend one or more individuals currently serving as trustees to be considered for election as vice chairpersons of the board. As chairperson of the Board of Trustees, I have recommended that the Governance and Nominating Committee consider trustees Mary Ellen Callahan and Louis R. Costello to serve as vice chairpersons of the board. Ms. Callahan and Mr. Costello have served on numerous board committees, including service as committee chairs, and have demonstrated exceptional dedication to the board and to the university. Included in the materials for this meeting is a background statement and resolution recommending the election of Mary Ellen Callahan and Louis R. Costello. Profiles of each of these candidates are attached to the resolution. May I have a motion and a second on the resolution before the committee to elect 2 vice chairpersons to the board?
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Are there any questions or comments? Thank you. The resolution is approved. I would like to extend my thanks and congratulations to Mary Ellen and Lou. I appreciate them taking on the additional responsibilities associated with the role of vice chairperson. Lou?
Thank you, Tom. I'm honored to be nominated by this committee to serve as vice chairperson of the board alongside with my colleague and friend, Mary Ellen. I'd also like to extend my thanks to the members of this committee for their support in advancing our nomination to the board and for participating in today's meeting. Now, is there any new business to come before the committee? Hearing none, I'd like to wish all of you and all of your families the best for the holidays, for the end of 2020, and for what we all hope will be a better year for us all going forward. This meeting is now adjourned.
Thank you, Lou.